Hi, my friends. Today is an exciting day, right? We have been spending so much time with our sentence frame that we know starts with an uppercase and ends with a stop sign. And we've only been working on one part so far. We've been working on the subject, the name in the sentence that the whole sentence is focused in on, right? It can be a person, it can be a place, it can be a thing, an animal, or even an idea. Now, what about the other part of the sentence? Are you ready? I want you to take out your sentence frames, your paper that looks like this, and you have your post-it that has your line on it that represents subject. Okay, time to get your other post-it. And the other part of the subject, we're going to use a symbol like this. It looks like it has four mountains and zigzag lines. So go ahead and put that on your post-it, and we will put it right on our frames. And this part of the sentence is called the predicate. Say that word with me, predicate. And let's write it right on top on your post-it. Predicate. The predicate. And there's the symbol. Okay, and now you might be like, well, what is a predicate? What does it do? We're going to talk about action predicates. So on top of predicate, we can actually write that word action. And action is when you're doing something. Action predicate. Go ahead and write that in. And what we're going to do is draw a line because this action is telling us what the subject is doing. So draw a line over to your subject, just like that, and we're going to write action on top. It makes me think of a movie director when he wants the actors to start acting, he says action, and then they start doing it, doing things, okay? So let's go ahead and tell the story of the bare bone sentence. The predicate tells, go ahead and trace that predicate, the action of the subject. Do it again with me and say it while you trace your symbols on your page. The predicate tells the action of the subject. Awesome. And that's something we can keep practicing and practicing. Okay. Now, you need to know the action, it could be physical. Like, look at my actions. Jumping, singing, dancing, smiling, right? Those are all actions. They could be physical things I'm doing. They could also be mental, thinking, wondering, hoping, wishing. Those are actions too, but they happen inside my mind. So it could be physical or mental. Okay, let's look at some types of actions. Okay, here's my predicate symbol. I'm going to list an action below. What does this one say? Wink. Everybody show me. This is a physical action. You can do it. Show me winking. It's blinking with just one eye. Okay, here's my action symbol. Let me write another one. W-A-V-E. What does that say? Wave. Go ahead. Can you do it? Wave. Nice job doing that predicate, that action. We get a slightly darker marker. Ah, that one's not darker. There we go. Okay. How about this predicate? What does it say? Clap. Go ahead. Show me clap. It's the action. The predicate is the action that the subject is doing. Okay. Now let's practice some mental predicates, some mental actions. I'm always going to draw my symbol to help you remember it. This word says imagine. I want you to try to imagine right now that it's snowing. Imagine that. You're doing the action. Are you picturing it coming down in your classroom and you're being cold? You're imagining. Good. Okay, let's look at one more. This is another mental predicate. It says listen. We don't have to be moving around and physical to be listening. We do it inside our minds through our ears. Okay, so mental action is inside the mind and the body can be nice and still. So in the next few slides, you are going to see some pictures. And as you look at those pictures, I want you to be thinking, what's the subject? Maybe it's a little boy, and you can say the boy, the common noun, or you can say the proper name and make up a name for him, Max. And then you get to think about the action, the predicate, the action that the boy's doing. Maybe he's eating, maybe he's running. Use the pictures to help you write sentences, and then you can practice marking the sentences. So we know our subject gets marked by underlining it, and the predicate, we draw the symbol underneath it. Have fun!